There we go. Now I got the YouTube side of things going. My bad, guys. I haven't done this in a while, so you're gonna have to forgive me. Last time I streamed was like, what, roughly 2 months ago? So, yeah. But hopefully everything is in order. Nothing, is going astray. But yeah, I have absolutely no idea what to expect other than just like hearsay from the block. Streets are saying Mega Staraptor is a menace, which I definitely expected as soon as I saw the ability. No Golisopod. I know, man, like I'm genuinely so shocked we did not get Golisopod. Like, we got no Golisopod, we got no Tatsugiri, which I guess is fair. They're probably gonna bring it with Dondozo. Got no Baxcalibur, and we got no Mega Mence, which is kind of wild. So either I guess this is kind of copium, but either they're saving Golisopod because they're gonna give it some nasty ability that they feel like would be way too strong for this current format, or I mean, waiting for like 4 months just for it to get emergency exit again would feel so terrible, dude. Like, please give it something good. Like, I don't think, like, it's got like insane stats and it's got a awesome typing now and bug steel, but like, I don't think it justifies keeping it out of this current format when we got like Metagross here. You know, I feel like Metagross would be a lot more threatening than Mega Golisopod, but hey, that's just me. But either way, how we doing, guys? I did check the abilities for the new megas like early in the morning. I was thinking about doing a video on it, but I was like, you know what, let me wait a bit, let me actually play the game first and see how things go, and then I'll give my thoughts on like some of them. But I guess if I want like to give my first impressions, Electros getting basically as one Beast Boost plus Levitate was not on my bingo card. I am very happy for it though. Like, it is definitely exactly what it wanted. It wanted Levitate and then something extra, and it certainly got it. So I'm gonna be very wary of this. And of course, Staraptor getting Contrary, that's gonna be kind of wild. Streets are saying that this thing is kind of cracked. You can pair it up with Whimsicott, just charm it frame 1, get +2 attack. I want Tough Claws, but I know that'll be way too broken. Would it be though? I mean, it would undoubtedly be strong. Maybe it would be broken. Genuinely, it just depends on what else they bring into that, what other mons they add. Yeah, Scrafty losing Parting Shot really just blows. I don't know why they decided to like take away a lot of these mods, like good tools. Like, some of them of course would have been like broken, but like not letting Scolipede, for example, keep Mortal Spin is kind of lame. Yeah, Grimmsnarl losing False Surrender is weird. I don't know why that is. Like, of course, it's basically like a, I guess, technically weaker version of Kowtow Cleave, but like, that, I don't think that justifies just kind of taking it out of the game. At least it still has Sucker Punch, which is nice, but that is kind of a bad loss, I won't lie. But yeah, Scrafty not getting Parting Shot sucks. I do wish it kept it. It would have been especially nasty since it can double Intimidate now. And it would just, it would help it stand out even a bit more against, like, you know, Incineroar. I still think it will have a place. It's just kind of hard to say right now with, well, I think its biggest counter would probably be Staraptor. And unironically, Mega Phalanx with Defiant. But, I still think Mega Scrafty will be good, though. It's just, you gotta find the right partners for it. I feel like if you have a bunch of mons that are very weak to physical threats, then Scrafty can definitely handle that. This one for the attack will not be a bit too strong with 3% boost. It definitely would. But then you remember Mega Mence with Aerialate. Even though it's like 120 special attacks, still that thing just hits like an absolute truck. And I guess that's kind of the balanced thing about Golisopod, is it being a physical attacker and not having any like spread damage. I mean, I guess you could do Rock Slide, but you wouldn't get contact bonus if you had Tough Claws. So into single targets, yeah, it's gonna be an absolute beast, but besides that, there really isn't too much it can do to threaten like both bonds on the field like Salamence can. Though granted, I was thinking if Golisopod did get dropped in this regulation and it just for some reason got emergency exit, I did have a kind of nasty strategy with our friend whatchamacallit, Araquanid with entrainment, which I'm sure people have also thought of, because like one of the dream abilities for Mega Golisopod would be Water Bubble. That would be broken. That would just be straight up broken. But I mean, hey, it'll definitely be possible once it gets added to the game. It'll just take a bit of setup. Yeah, and then first impression getting buffed as well, which I don't think there are any good mons that can take advantage of it at the moment. Like, Scolipede was like the big one, but they took that away. Wait, where's my Scolipede? Did I not transfer? I guess I didn't transfer my Scolipede. I'll have to do that a little bit later. But yeah. Actually, before I go out, let me go over the team real quick. So I am, of course, going to be trying to get the Boiz to master, and again, I don't know what to expect, so I'm just kind of building the team around like trying to mitigate FALINKS weaknesses. If Mega Staraptor is as common as I think it'll be, I'm going to bring Clefable, since you can run, it'll have Unaware and just completely ignore all the stat boosts that Staraptor gets. And then you can just hit it with Moonblast and it'll chunk it out a decent bit. And then Follow Me will help for us to set up No Retreat. And we have Life Dew as well for healing. So I feel like it's a pretty good partner for FALINKS. And then for FALINKS itself, unfortunately, FALINKS really does suffer from that 4 move slot syndrome, because it wants close combat or a fighting stab, of course, and it wants Iron Head to hit the fairy types, but then you get completely walled by String Cheese over here. So I figured instead I would just go for high horsepower, which it didn't get in previous gens, which is very, very nice. So yeah. But yeah, what's going on, everybody? Glad you can come on into the stream. Appreciate y'all for stopping by. But yeah, I'm not ready for Golden Go. I know Annihilate got nerfed pretty hard. Granted, I think Ragefish shouldn't have, like, you know, kept the rage boost when you swapped out. That was kind of a little nasty, but it is kind of a shame. I still think it'll be good, though. I don't think it'll be absolute, like, dumpster fire like people are dooming about. I'm glad they brought my Go Back Swampy. Yeah, no, they actually did it. They actually gave Swampert Wave Crash, which is what everybody was hoping for. Now that thing's gonna be, like, oh man, that I can't even imagine. Like, Swift Swim with Wave Crash, like, that was the one thing it needed to kind of, like, push itself past, like, Basque Legion, because if it did not get Wave Crash, I think people would still be running Basque Legion in Rain. But I'm very glad that Swampert got Wave Crash, so it can finally, you know, have its time to shine. Rage Monkey just wants to stay in and swing anyway. Yeah, that is very true. And yeah, speaking of Golden Go, I do have my own. This was the one I had in Scarlet and Violet. This was my Terra Raid one. I named him Got a Gold Fast. Unfortunately, he doesn't have a lot of speed, though. I do have Tailwind with Aerodactyl, so that kind of helps, but this is kind of a more bulky team, if I'm being completely honest. The fact that we got like light clay now for screens extension is very, very nice. I feel like Ninetales with Aurora Veil can help all of these guys out, honestly. So, what the heck? No! I gotta take out the bot, guys. My bad. Hold on. I need to get you out of here. Yep, there we go. Also, let me... My chat was... I was trying to test the stream out like the other day, and the chat was kind of wonky. But it seems to be back now, which is nice. Granted, it is kind of hard to see on the screen currently. Can't have Ballista buff, so I'm using this Sun plus Tail and Mega Blaziken team. Ooh, nice. That sounds like a lot of fun. Yeah, I'm very curious on what we're going to see. Oh yeah, and this is my my last rating. I did a very last minute run to Master Ball, like literally on the final day yesterday. And I did it with Mega Meganium just because I wanted to, and honestly, I didn't have like a whole lot of bad matches. Some of the matches I did lose was just unfortunate RNG, but that is kind of Pokemon at the end of the day. But other than that, we did pretty well. I really like Farigiraf and Meganium together because Farigiraf can deal with Sneasler very well, and you can also sub Trick Room for Meganium, and you don't have to worry about fake out or priority. Yeah, go to rank battles. I'll collect that other stuff later. So I guess we'll see what we go up against. I'm wondering if we'll be fighting any bots again, because that's usually how it was once you got to, or reset back to Pokeball tier rather. Staraptor might be a great Mega 2. Yeah, no, I'm very scared of Staraptor, honestly. Yo, Nova Shura, thank you for the follow on Twitch. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. But I am... Speaking of Swampert, oh no. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I mean, we do have Ninetales for the weather setting, so that's nice. Are they going to send out Swampert Frame 1 with Pelipper? Or are they going to start off with Sableye? Because Sableye can also set up Rain itself. No, I'll lead off with Incineroar, and I don't know if Golden Go is gonna be all that great here, honestly. Yeah, no, it won't. Yeah, I do not like this one bit. I'll lead off with Phalanx, and then I'll have Ninetales in the back. I'm not gonna lie, I might get completely washed. I was not expecting the Frame 1 Mega Swampert. Build the Sand and Water team around Swampy and T-Tar. Ooh, actually, that actually sounds pretty interesting, yeah. I kind of like the idea that... Okay, so I guess Swampert's in the back. They're just gonna be, boosting up with Arch over here. I guess I just fake it out, and then... The thing that would really hurt me is if Sableye had, like, Will-O-Wisp. That's the main thing I'm worried about. It could also fake out itself, which would be, not great, but I would like to think that it's going to set up the Rain. Here we go. The boys! Nah, I love them so much, dude. I'm so glad they're here. Finally. Oh, you're just gonna protect. Okay. I mean, that is a safe play. Sure. So is Sableye gonna step the Rain? Maybe? Oh, no, it's gonna step Reflect. I don't appreciate that. Yo, No Retreat looks sick in this game. So we're boosted up. We can't run away though, of course. Now I guess the big problem here is Gotta deal with this Arch. I'm gonna Parting Shot because it's probably gonna try to Electro Shot me, and then this thing could definitely eat a close combat with Reflect. I was thinking of running Brick Break instead of close combat, just in case screens got very popular. But, And Sableye is also an issue, but I can't exactly fully deal with it right now. Oh, you swap out, okay. Into Swampert. You do have Will-O-Wisp. Why? You're running Reflect and Will-O-Wisp on top of that? I feel like that's a little, over redundant. So yeah, we're gonna do no damage. But this is, a little bit unfortunate simply because now I don't want to go into Ninetales. Sableye can just overwrite the, weather. Rain Dance most likely, so I can go into the Fable. Yeah, us getting burned is not great. That is one of the biggest weaknesses I have to deal with. So, and we use close combat already, so our stats are lowered. Swampert is a big problem. Here's what I'm gonna do though. I'm gonna Moonblast. Do I Moonblast the Sableye or do I just attack into the Swampert? I'll attack the Swampert once, and I'm gonna protect here. So yeah, it will Mega Evolve. That means Sableye's probably going to set up Rain. This thing is a beast. It's probably gonna hit me with a Wave Crash. Yep, you will Rain Dance, which is what I expected. Up, and it was into the Boiz, but we protected. Moonblast is going to do okay damage. Now we're safe to go into Ninetales, at least for now. We're gonna reduce the damage on that Wave Crash. I just don't know if a close combat is going to be enough to break through Reflect on Swampert. I still gotta give it a shot anyways though. Because again, we can't retreat. So Snow goes out, means I won't get the Rain boost, and it'll be slower. Oh, you have Light Screen too? You have no attacking moves. Gotcha. Close combat. So close. Man. Yeah, if Rain was up, we definitely would have been. Oh! I mean, hey, we'll take that, yeah. Yeah, let's go, boys. But we gotta deal with Arch now. That's not great. That is not great at all. I kind of want to... Oh, and then Pelipper is your last monk. Gotcha. I want to go into Clefable here. I can't protect, can I? I mean, I can, but then I'm gonna be vulnerable for next turn. Also minus. I still think this is the better thing to do. Because if it tries to hit us with Hurricane next turn, oh, you're gonna double. Or you're gonna swap yourself, rather. Okay. Is Pelipper gonna set up Tailwind? Yep, you are. Ugh. Very, very annoying. Flex still has... Wait. Oh, wait. Hold on. That's a... Flex lasts for 8 turns. Light Screen lasts for 5? Does the light clay only extend the screen effect that you use first and any subsequent ones just don't do as much? Or are just like the regular? That is very interesting. Is he going to say lie? Okay. I wasn't going to hit you. Huh, that's a very interesting change. Oh, you're gonna attack me anyways. Eee! I eat that. I eat that. That's fine. I don't think close combat's gonna do a whole lot though. Unless we crit. Yeah, no. Ugh. And because Tailwind is up, they're gonna just take out my Clefable here, most likely. Yeah, we're still burnt. What I'm gonna do here, if they're gonna flash cannon me again, I think I just go into Incineroar. And protecting isn't great either because we're just going to either we die to the arch or we just whatchamacallit, or we die to the burn. So I think I'd still have to attack it regardless. Oh, I guess they were trying to predict me going into Ninetales. They Electro Shot into who though? Is it into Instant or is it into Phalanx? It's into us, okay. Alright, well, that sucks. How many things of Tailwind are left? One. Gotcha. I think I want to go Clefable here. Instead, what I need to do now, even though Arch is very, very scary, I gotta get rid of the Sableye. I think that's what I have to do now. Because it's just gonna constantly set up Rain Dance regardless. They do have Pelipper in the back too, which is annoying. But I think as long as it's on the field, I'm not gonna make too much progress. Like they is for screens extended. I'm just wondering if because I do know that it's like extend screens. It's just weird that Reflect was 8 turns long, but when they casted up Light Screen, it was 5. You get faked out. Oh, they're gonna. Well, that kind of ruins my plan a bit. That did not do much at all. Well, Reflect and Tailwind is gone, but Pelipper can just set that right back up. I'm gonna Parting Shot into the Arch, and I'm going to maybe try to Moonblast. Maybe. At least I can hope. No, you're faster. Probably either max speed or you just have some speed investment. And yeah, you just have Tailwind. Alright. Use that special attack. Get out of here. Can Lightning Terrain stack with Rain at the same time? It can, yes. Both Rain and Electric Terrain can be set at the same time, or rather, they can exist at the same time, rather. They don't overwrite each other. So yeah, I guess if rain teams start running Raichu X, that could be very frightening. Oh, yep, oops. Well, now I have a choice here. Because they have to either swap Pelipper out and go into Sableye, or they just potentially eat a Blizzard. Instead, what I'm going to do here... I don't know if we could afford to be defensive, though, now that I think about it. I might just be better off taking the free damage. Like, I would like to, Aurora Veil, but... it is just not going to do us any favors. I'm gonna hard read them going to Sableye. I'm gonna Flare Blitz this slot. Exactly. Exactly. I don't know how much damage I'm gonna do, though. And you protect. Okay, that's fine. Blizzard is going to land. How much is it gonna do? Not even, like, barely enough. Ah, dude, it's so close. They don't even have Reflect Up either. That's just natural bulk. Oh, what the heck? Now it's saying Light Screen is lasting for 8 turns. That's whack. Well, now Sableye just has to set up Rain Dance and they'll be fine. I just know our Chaldon's gonna go into Ninetales here, so just gonna throw Chop into this slot. This is a pretty drawn out battle, honestly. Yep. Goes for Electro Shot, though. That might honestly be it for... yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, I just don't have the firepower to deal with our Chaladon as fast as I can. But Sableye's gone. I go. Good luck this season. Love your vids. Hey, thanks, my friend. I really appreciate it. I can't exactly... I5091, if that's your name. I do apologize if I'm not saying it correctly, but I do appreciate you for stopping by regardless. And yeah, good luck to the season for you as well if you're gonna be doing some battles. But what do we do here? What's Tailwind looking like? One more turn. I mean, Pelipper just has to set it up again. That's the main thing. I don't know, man. This is... yeah, this might just be it. And I'm only, like... I'm only doing, like, physical damage to Arch as well, so... yeah. Flash Can goes off. And yeah, we're not Focus Sash, so we will be going down. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I was not prepped necessarily for... I'm very surprised Instant lived that. Very, very surprised. But, I mean, it's Instant. What? Like, I shouldn't never underestimate him. And yeah, this bulky Pelipper. But yeah, this is pretty much a done deal. Like, there really isn't too much I can do here. Yeah, the burn on Sableye was what really did us in there. And the Reflect, too. Burn on top of Reflect is just so nasty. I guess that is something I got to avoid. Or at least keep in mind moving forward. But yeah, though considering I like generally don't know what I'm going to be facing on the ladder, you know, stuff like this is going to happen. Be very interesting if like Rain starts to get like a super surge in popularity thanks to Mega Swampert. Though unfortunately not having like a Rain setting, I mean, I guess Swampert is your Mega. Well, okay. This seems like a bot team. Okay. That is unfortunate, but I guess I can just kind of breeze through this one. Actually, I'm gonna go Ninetales. Do better here. But yeah, seems like we still will be in the Weather Wars for the most part, since we don't have any other terrain setters besides Righteous X. But yeah, I'm just gonna no retreat. I'm gonna follow me here. Yeah, we're just gonna immediately add the bot match. I at least appreciate the fact that we didn't get a bot match like frame 1, because that's definitely what would have happened in the last season. Yeah, flame charge, yeah. That might actually hurt. Yeah, no, that is definitely going to hurt. And I guess we'll just close combat into the Steelix. I'm actually gonna swap out into well, no, I'll follow me again. I was thinking swapping out in the Golden Go, but as long as Charizard's there, that's not gonna be the greatest decision. Dang. I don't even know if these bots have like EVs invested, but if they did, that's some monstrous damage. Aerial Ace, yeah. I didn't have anything to worry about. And then there's a Zoom Roll. I mean, I guess it's a good thing I have high horsepower, because I can just I can still hit it without getting both my attacks resisted. If you truly wanted to be optimal, you'd run like, I don't know, maybe Rock Slide as your second move just for spread damage, but I don't know, I feel like there are other mons that kind of do that job better. Thoughts on FALINKS getting Defiant? I would be lying if I said I wasn't a little disappointed, but it's definitely not bad by any means, especially considering how many more Intimidate users we got now with like Staraptor, Scrappy, and of course Instant's gonna still be around. So I guess it just deters people from trying to like lower its stats in any way, even past Intimidate, but I would have liked another ability to kind of build upon, since you already have Defiant in like your base form. I guess I'll just follow me again. Like while I was team building, I was thinking of like doing the Weird Deer skill swap Intimidate strat that you'd probably see on like with like Milotic and competitive, but it's just not nearly as effective. It is certainly funny though. Gengar. That's a nice thing about high horsepower as well. I can hit Gengar no problem. Just kind of leaving the Zard here. It's not really doing a whole lot. I'm just gonna blizzard. Ow. But yeah. Oh, what, man? First spawning. But yeah, I'm really just kind of winging it right now in terms of what I think I'm going to be seeing on ladder, but it really is just the Wild West out here. So more likely than not, I am going to get steamrolled by things I'm not going to expect. But that's just a part of the fun, you know. Because I know for a fact that if we knew which mons were getting added to Reg B, like at least a week or so in advance, you know, people would have been like labbing out and like thinking up teams and whatnot to like bring on the ladder. But at least right now, we don't know what's necessarily good and what's bad. Google up a rank, which is nice. I don't know, this might be, at least depending on what matches we get, it might be a long road ahead of us. No new models, Greninja. I see Earthworm there. I already know what it's going to do. So I just gotta stop it as soon as humanly possible. If I can. Although it does mean I would have to just delete it frame 1 and not go for no retreat, which kind of blows, but I'll bring Golden Go because it does wall out Sneasler. And then do I bring my own Ninetales or do I just go with if they bring Garchomp, then Clefable might be a decent pick. Yeah, but Screens is kind of nice though if we can get it off. Yeah, I think I'll go with that. Hey, what's up? What's going on, Nina Fables? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I am getting, well, our last match was, well, unfortunately a bot match, but the match before that, our first match, got sort of kind of not really slammed by Mega Swampert Rain team. We dealt with Swampert just fine. It was just Archaludon. Because of course it's always the bridge. I forgot about that. That's bad. Alright. Huh. Now we're in a bit of a predicament. Because I was expecting the Earthworm, but they just decided to lead off with Milotic, which I don't exactly have a lot of great answers into. I really don't. I mean, Fake Out and then do nothing protect is kind of eh. I'm going to no retreat, but I'm probably going to eat a massive hit. Not much. How about you? I'm doing pretty good, all things considered. I'm just happy that we actually did get like at least a decent amount of new mons in this regulation. I didn't want to buy into... I guess they were just going to attack you first, so they didn't even bother to Fake Out. I was a little concerned that it would just be the Raichus and maybe some other items and that's it. Oh, you're gonna... Yeah. Oh. I mean, of course it was a crit. Why wouldn't it be? You know? And my accuracy fell. Oh, wait. Ooh, wait. Hold on. Actually, thank you. I like that. I like that a lot. Never mind. I take back what I said. Though that might bite us later on. Stuff like that, yeah. Stuff like this is why Defiant is actually pretty cool. But I would like to Aurora Veil. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to get it off. Actually, wait. I should be faster than Sneasel, right? I should. Then I'll just delete it. Yeah, get out of here. What do you think this is? What's my favorite mon? Definitely Greninja. My first ever starter was Froakie, and I absolutely love Greninja's design. I loved ninjas when I was a kid, so it was just a match made in heaven. Muddy Water. Woo! Let's go, boys. Absolutely love that. Absolutely love that. Got Aurora Veil up. Got +3 attack. There's the Earthworm. I mean, I don't really know what you're gonna be doing here. You both resist Blizzard, unfortunately. Although, maybe I should still do it just to get some chip damage in. Maybe? I think close combat can definitely deal with Milotic. No, the accuracy debuff. I literally said it was gonna bite us later on, and it did. Man, we'll eat this thanks to Aurora Veil, but that's just sad. Heavy Soul. Okay, unfortunate. I'm gonna try Fire Red or Pokemon Go. Not Fire Red. I did get Leaf Green on the Switch. I just have not played too much of it. And then Pokemon Go I did play like years ago. Yo, Goldengo looks really good in this game, actually. Unfortunately, though, this is going to be, we need to get Milotic out of here. ASAP. So I'm going to set up with Nasty Plot just so I can try to get a sweep in. There we go, finally. Yeah, get out of here. And then I have no idea what Earthworm's gonna do. Oh, Heavy Slam? I mean, we eat that. Yeah. Even with the minus defenses, we're gonna eat that. There's Greninja. I should be faster. I should definitely be faster. If it's Mega, actually, if it's Mega, I might not be faster. Oh wait, I am, but we missed. No, we needed that. We needed that. And then they're gonna Dark Pulse B. We'll eat it, but no, that was that accuracy. Can't make this stuff up, man. You just can't make this stuff up. Oh. Like, come on, dude. We just gotta make it rain, and I don't even think that's gonna save us. We miss and we get flinched. Like, you really can't get any better than that now, can it? And we were doing so well too. That one accuracy drop really did us in. Like, wow, dude. That just kind of feels bad, I won't lie. Is there anything I would like to change on the team? I don't think so. I'll just continue. Is this potentially a bot match? Maybe... No? This is, I mean, obviously there's Hawlucha Snorlax there for no garden train machine. Is there's a Beedrill? Potential Mon? And there's Obama Snow. The only thing not out of place really is the King Gambit. Maybe the Hydreigon. Do I lead off with Golden Go actually? I don't know if I do. I think I'll lead off with Instant Phalanx and then bring Golden Go in the back. Or you know, maybe I'll lead off with Aerodactyl actually. That might be better. Yeah, Golden Go can do well here. But let's see what they got. They let off a Beedrill. Oh yeah, maybe it's a little bit. Not to be disrespectful or anything, but oh, it's Pressure King Gambit? Yeah, no, this ain't a real player. This ain't a real player. Unless they just put this team together. Maybe they might be new. There's that benefit of the doubt, but I am not exactly too confident in that idea. I'm a professional artist and designer. Do work with streamers have some ideas for your channel? I do appreciate it, but at least for right now, I feel like I'm doing pretty all right in the art department. Because I do like making like stuff like thumbnails and stuff for either like my videos or even streams and whatnot. So Lash Out, excuse me? Yeah, you ain't real. You are not real. What are we doing here? I guess I just get you out of here and I mean, yeah, I guess I just Rock Slide. Not much to it. Ice Shard, okay. Using a decent move. Yeah, you ain't even Choppleberry either. I don't know, like, I'm a bit mixed on running close combat. Like, yeah, it's insane amounts of damage, but lowering my defensive stats kind of blows, I won't lie. Even if I do get like +1 after a no retreat and I just go back to neutral, I still kind of want to keep the bolt. But maybe I'm just kind of thinking about this wrong. I guess having the extra defenses is like a form of security in case we do get hit before we attack. And then once we take out like the big fast threat, then we just kind of go crazy. But yeah, there we go. Hopefully once we get out of Pokeball tier, we won't have to deal with the bot matches. These are kind of troublesome. I guess winning one does kind of boost you up, so it's just kind of like them kind of slowly nudging you out the Pokeball tier. It seems like a real person. Also, I haven't been recording my matches. I need to do that just so I can for my videos. Well, there's Raichu. And it's a rain team, of course. Not very good, if I do say so myself. I'm just wondering, how will we deal mainly with our Chaladon, not necessarily Raichu. That's my main concern at the moment. Regardless, we will be bringing Ninetales no matter what. And at the very least, they don't have like Sableye to manually set rain, so that's cool. Incineroar is not going to do much besides use Fake Out, so it might just be best to bring Golden Go. Yeah. I'll see how this goes. Incineroar Sylveon. Ooh, I like this. I actually really like this. Give me that +1, baby. Although, that does mean that, Sylveon's probably gonna hit us with a, like a Hyper Voice or something. I'm gonna protect here. And... do I hit a Moonblast? Yeah, I'll hit a Moonblast into Sylveon. For sure. And although I don't have the exact calcs yet, because stuff like Pokemon Showdown and like the damage calculators haven't added all the new mons yet, I have invested more EVs into Phalanx special defense rather than its attack, since one, you can potentially get Defiant boost, so your attack's already kind of boosted, and two, it just kind of helps to offset. Oh yeah, you gotta go. You got to go. Honestly, should just start attacking right away. Hopefully this does enough damage for Phalanx to just kind of... I don't know if it will. I mean, you are weaker on the defensive side, so maybe it will. Actually, I don't even have to, I'm just gonna help in hand. What am I saying? Exactly why I have it here. Like, of course, you'd usually run, like, I don't know, Iron Head as your second move, but I just feel like high horsepower covers a lot more mons. Yeah, get out of here. Covers a lot more. You can beat up Golden Go. Wait, why'd you do that? Why did you do that? You... yeah, exactly. Woo, wait! No, wait, hold on. Did we just get a, like a +3? I think we just got a +3 boost. Oh no, don't bring out the instant again. Don't do it. Okay, they brought up Pelly. That's going to be bad only because, Raichu can just Fake Out us. Pelly can either do Tailwind or go for a Hurricane. I don't like either of those, honestly. So... let me see. Yeah, we're +4 now. I didn't know Retreat, so we are not going to have that speed, unfortunately. That is the big thing. Honestly, I should have attacked Pelipper. I should have attacked Pelipper. What's he cooking? I have no idea. I don't think they knew about the Defiant. You're gonna Fake Out me. I just know it. Come on. Exactly. You will Tailwind. That's... I don't like that. I don't really like that, honestly. Kinda ate that pretty well, I won't lie. Those defenses are coming in, I see. But you will be obliterated. I'm just gonna follow me here. Cooking up something sinister, yeah. I haven't even used no retreat yet. I'm just +4. Thunder? I mean, wait. I understand, but I think Rising Voltage just does more. Does it not? Shout out to Clefable for being a GOAT and tanking all that damage. Though the Pelipper is kind of scurry. Kind of scurry. Not really. Potentially. I still have one follow me left in. Oh no. Ooh, oh no. Gonna be +5. Am I +5 or am I plus Yeah, I'm +5. You know what? I wasn't too sure about Defiant, but it's starting to come through now. I see the vision. Yeah, no matter what, something is going down. What ones do I have in the back? Do I go into Instant or do I go into Pelly? I know Pelly's the one that threatens me here. Actually, wait, no, you have Fake Out. Hold on. I'm gonna go into Golden Joe. Might just be new players. Yeah, that is very true. Yeah, we are at +5 because they use Parting Shot on me, so they lower my attack once. I gain a +2, so that's a net +1. Then they lower my special attack, so that's another +2. Oh wait, ooh, that was a good call, I guess. I guess that was the most, the strongest damaging move, but thanks to Rain, we do tank that. I'm mainly worried if Pelipper has Focus Sash. If it does, that is going to be unfortunate. What's Tailwind looking like? One more turn. I think we could live a Hurricane potentially. Potentially. I'm gonna get rid of Instant though. Do I get greedy? Okay, am I back? I certainly hope so. That had to be one of the worst times for my PC to just act up like that, dude. I'm definitely going to have to check things out later today because I cannot have this continue like that. That was so unfortunate. I did win the match, by the way, but like, dude, I was that would have been so great for the video. Let me grab my stuff real quick. That really just grinds your gears, you know. Appreciate all this VP though. I do hope everything is back to normal relatively. But that was very awful. So hopefully that does not happen again. Is there anything I want to change here? I don't think so right now. And even if I do change stuff, it's not going to be worth it because I'm just going to run into other stuff that's going to be not as great. If there's anything I would like to change, it would be maybe adding some more attack, but it would have to be taken out of special defense. I mean, like, I don't know, 10 here, and then like put 5 more here, maybe. I don't know. That might do something. Of course, I don't have the calc, so I can't say whether or not that'll be beneficial for us, but you know, hopefully that'll be that'll help in our damage department and we don't suffer on the special side of things too much. Gonna get back into it with hopefully no other issues. But let's see what we go up against. Curious on oh, this is another rain team yet again. I guess what is Sun in like the upper ranks or something? Is that it? Am I not good enough for Sun? Either way, it's female vasculation, which is not as threatening, but still something you have to respect. This Gengar. I don't really know what's going on here, I'm not gonna lie. Ninetales, of course. Change of the weather. No physical attackers really, so Instin's not gonna do too much here. Especially since I have 3 ghosts. So we're just gonna bring Golden Go to potentially deal with them. Again, I do hope the stream is back to normal. I just start off with Legion off rip. The scary thing is whether or not they use like Tailwind or not. They could go for Hurricane. It'd be a hard read though. I think I'll still try it. Bro, not Quick Claw again. Like, Quick Claw is not exactly a good item by any means, but it's just so cheesy. Like, I really gotten tired of it. After, like, the past couple weeks. No, they just go on the offensive. Okay. I should have just, Blizzard? Well, there's only one thing I can do, and it's just try and sweep with Golden Go. I just don't know if it'll be, super feasible. I'm gonna set up that Aurora Veil. And just get that Basque Legion out of here. Yeah, they're gonna want that rain back up. Now the question is whether or not I'm faster. I'm not exactly speed invested. I only have like 2 EVs in speed. Flip turn. Well, I'm not faster. That answers my question. So then they can just get Pelly back. Would have been great if I nasty plod here. Because then I could just make it rain, no problem. Take it off the long time to swap. Alrighty. Good damage. Forgot his life orb Golden Go, so of course it'll do good damage. I don't think Dragonite really threatens me like that. Besides, I don't know, like Hurricane. I think I'll go in the Clef here. if they try to take out Ninetales. It will be Mega Dragonite, so it's either gonna be spamming Hurricanes or something else. You protect, that's fine by me. You will Hurricane into what was the Ninetales swap. We eat that thanks to Aurora Veil. Just get that nasty plot up, baby. Now it's time to make it rain. 50 game ability. Yeah. I'm running, well, I'm running life from never mind, so. Do I helping hit? No, I follow me. I'm not fast. If I was fast, Golden Go, yeah, but I'm not. Not going to take the chance. +2 life orb, make it rain should most definitely do the job. At the very least, it should chunk out Dragonite a good bit. But you're gonna protect it anyways, okay. So that was kind of wasted, unfortunately. Besides me hitting the Gengar. Hopefully. Okay. I was about to say, if I missed... Yeah, Gengar's out of here. Dude, Curse Body, I am getting all of the hacks today. It is honestly unreal. I guess it's a good thing I boosted, but... Like, come on, man. And Basque Legion's back. I'm just gonna ignore Dragonite for now. Even though I can hit it, I would much rather try to get rid of the Basque Legion. I have Ninetales in the back that can deal with Dragonite. No protects going off, which is good. Hydro Pump? Yeah, that'll hurt. Flipable's probably gonna go down here. Yeah, unfortunate, but if we can take the Basque Legion out, that will be great. I just hope it's not sashed. Okay, good, good, good. I was a little worried it was sashed because then we would have had some pretty big issues. And since it's still raining and I still have Ninetales in the back, I can overwrite the rain. But yeah, I definitely should have followed me turn 1. I don't know why I tried to deviate from that. No, I forgot the speed tiers. It's still okay. Never mind. That kind of I won't say ruin things per se, but yeah, and I can't even make it rain. 2 more turns. Wow. Okay. I think I still hit Blizzard regardless. I just hope the Dragonite gets hit, which it does. Great damage, but what's Dragonite gonna do? Oh, it was a crit. I mean, I needed that, honestly. After what I've been going through. But yeah. You just gotta have Ninetales be able to land this next actually no, I'm gonna guarantee I take the Dragonite out. In fact, I go Moonblast here. Quick Claw, no, please. Oh, well, you had E-Speed anyways, but Quick Claw, dude. We live, but like, man. at least Dragonite's out of here. I'm pretty sure I'm faster. I just really gotta hope that they don't get another Quick Claw activation. Yeah, my Mega Rain's back, but kind of pointless now. Aurora Veil really putting in the numbers. That's for sure. Come on. Oh, this game, bro. This game. Doing everything in his power to work against me. Double Quick Claw proc. You really can't make any of this up. Alright. It's not even like I'm losing to bad, like, decision making. It really is just, like, RNG that's kind of screwing me over, at least in these recent matches. And now I'm gonna most likely get a bot match, unfortunately. Yep, it's the exact same one as I fought earlier. That's fun. Not even gonna try to... What is it? Think too much about my team layout. But if I had followed me turn 1, that probably would have made the outcome of a match a lot more different. I just should always use it frame 1. Unless they have fake out, of course. In that case, I just protect. And then, I don't know, I would like to maybe heal up the Fable, or probably Moonblast to deal some amount of damage. In fact, I'm wondering now, there's more physical attackers in the game. Well, can I even say that reliably? No, yeah, there are more physical attackers in the game. There are a good amount of special attackers now with the new additions, but the game is mainly physical. A lot of the bigger threats are physical. Which, speaking of physical special, I am curious if I'll run into a Mega Pyroar sometime today. Because when I first saw its ability, I was like, why didn't they just give it adaptability? This is just worse. But no, it actually is a bigger multiplier than adaptability. So instead of 2 times, it's 2.25 times for your fire type moves. Which essentially means like you get like a drought boost without even having the sun up, which can stack with the sun. So yeah, just goes to show how maybe Pyroar might be kind of cooking. I'll have to see. I would love to make a team with it. It's just that the main like sun setters that aren't Charizard Y are Torkoal and Ninetales. And I forgot we have the rocks too, so we can extend the weather. I have something in mind. I'm not going to reveal the details quite yet. I have plans that I cannot tell you right now because the haters will sabotage me. Scary face, bro. I mean, thank you. I'll take the attack boost. Yes, please. Like, I was a bit harsh on the fight when I first saw reveal his Phalanx ability. Like, it is definitely boring, for sure. But it's not bad. It definitely could have been a lot worse. It most certainly could have been a lot worse. Like, I will not say no to just free stat boost if they lower my stats. The one thing that will kind of ruin Phalanx though, if it becomes more popular, and it probably will thanks to Staraptor if it gains more popularity, is Haze/Clear Smog, which resets your stats completely. Haze will probably be the more popular pick, considering that not a lot of mons get access to Clear Smog. But yeah, it'll just be kind of unfortunate if we get hit by one of those. Whole game plan just kind of goes bye-bye at that point. Oh, I didn't even realize you hit me with a taunt. That's fine. That is completely fine. I'm just gonna hit you with this high horsepower. I'm very glad Phalanx got high horsepower. That's very good buff that I feel like not many people are going to realize at first or even talk about. I just think depending on what becomes super popular, I think high horsepower is going to be the pick as your second move if you want to run like fighting, stab, and then something else along with like protect. Technically you could run 3 moves, but I feel like that's a bit risky. There are some situations where it's just always nice to have protect. You managed to get into Great Ball. Yes, my VP. And we shall keep on going. Yeah, the fact that the weather rocks are here is gonna, I guess, prolong the weather wars, so I guess that means Zard Y will probably still be around. I don't think it'll be #1 undisputed in the format. I'd be very shocked if Zard Y still managed to be #1 with stuff like the Raichus, Electros, Barbaracle. Even though I feel like people are kind of sleeping on Barbaracle right now. I mean, there's a Raichu, and then Friends. I don't really know what they're going for, I'll be completely honest, but we're gonna lead off with Phalanx regardless. Have Tailwind support, which is kind of They don't have weather unless Whimsicott for some reason has like sunny day or rain dance or something. That is potentially very annoying. I think we'll bring Ensign. I think we'll bring the Ensign. For sure. So it is Ensign Whimsicott, which is exactly what I was hoping for, because that's a free +1 to our attack. So I don't know what Whimsicott is going to go for, all things considered. I just know Incineroar is probably going to fake out, and it's going to be very annoying. So I am going to just attack into the Whimsicott, Mega Ball Protect. Instant doesn't really bother me all too much, to be completely honest. Getting Whimsicott out of here will be the bigger priority. Yep. You know, I technically could run like a 3-move moveset if I have like, I don't know, I'll Tailwind, of course. If I had like Farigiraf or something for like priority blocking. Even Sarina. Although I feel like Farigiraf would be slightly better. Does have the option of Trick Room and can deal with I mean, what would it deal with? Could potentially deal with Staraptor if, again, if that becomes more popular. It's gonna follow me. I'm gonna hit that no retreat. Now, it would have been nice if you like parting shot into me. That would have been amazing. But you know, I would rather safely set up. Oh, you flare blitz. Okay. Yeah, just going all out offense. Gotcha. And you burn me too? Okay. No. Well, Fable's probably going to go down, unfortunately, but it did its job for the most part. So, you know. Wait, they're running leftovers? In that case, I don't know if Moonblast will be in the range to KO the Whimsicott. I was going to be a bit cheeky here and just protect onto the FALINKS because I know they want to take me out as fast as possible. But I'm just going to do this. Yeah, I'm not worried about you, big dog. Or big cat. Oh, you still... Wait. Yeah, you... Of course, you're still faster. You have Tailwind. Even after my speed boost, it's not gonna really help. Well, hopefully you... Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Whims is out of here. I don't know if I need that crit. I would hope not. I know it's resisted, but I still hit really hard. Now, I bring out my own Incineroar. Right. I'm not faster than it for sure, so I am just going to just kind of nuke you if I'm being completely honest. And I'm just gonna protect here because I know for a fact you want to double up into me. Oh, it's Raichu. Why? Okay. That changes things a lot. That changes things a lot, actually. I was thinking it was Raichu X. Oh, and you protect too. Yeah. Okay. At the very least, we know they don't have Fake Out. I guess that's something. We're just gonna trade Flare Blitz. This is a very nothing turn, besides the fact that maybe. That's exactly what I was hoping for. Now, here's where my EV calcing comes into play, because I have given FALINKS enough speed to outspeed Mons at base 130 with a Jolly Nature. Yeah, just high horsepower. I mean, close combat is more accurate. You're gonna go down regardless. I don't think you're gonna be living this. You protect that. I'm not going into you, like I said. Yep. Out of here. Absolutely love it, dude. Mega FALINKS, you say? Yeah, the boys. I love them so much. Yeah. If I went for high horsepower, there was like a 5% chance I would miss, and knowing my luck, it would have definitely missed. I am not taking that chance whatsoever. But now we have Chomp to deal with. You know what? Chomp doesn't really threaten me all too much. I'll still like throat chop it, but I'm going to actually close combat the Incineroar since it protected last turn. Like, yeah, it doesn't really threaten me, but I think it's just better to get it out of here. So is Garch. I'm just gonna... Oh, you're just gonna Dragon Claw. Eee! We still live. And the fact that Life Orb in the game is definitely gonna change a lot of things. Both in terms of, like, Mon builds and just kind of help, I guess, the more, obscure Mons deal more damage than they would have originally done. Though of course it has the catch-22 of making the stronger Mons even stronger. But that should do it. Let's go, baby. We did not need that crit, by the way. I'm just gonna say that right now. Raichu Y is a noob trap. Raichu Y is very interesting because it is just your standard like nuke button. I feel like people might be sort of underestimating it. I feel like it will kind of pop up here and there. But I don't think it'll be as broken as like people were speculating it to be. At the very least, not in doubles. In singles, that's a whole nother ballpark. But I'm just very glad that that thing didn't get electric surge. It would have been an absolute nightmare. And with no other terrain setters in this regulation too, that thing would have just taken over the game. No ifs and or buts about that. And we're fighting another Raichu. I mean, it makes sense. Raichu is a get both stones for free. Which, by the way, mobile is out today. That's cool. I might try the game in mobile and see how that goes. I don't know if my phone could run it all too hot, but worth a try. If they lead off Incineroar, that'll be great for me. They have Aerodactyl though, which is kind of not the greatest fan of that, to be honest. Especially if you can go like, I don't know, you're just gonna click Rock Slide a whole bunch. And then I see the mouse hold there. I don't think that's going to be Frengar mouse hold. They added wide lens into the game. I'm expecting that to be Population Bomb. Raichu and Aerodactyl. So no Intimidate boost for me, unfortunately. But now we're just kind of in the guessing game of, is this going to be Raichu X or Y? I have absolutely no clue, to be honest. I think I'll Life Dew this turn, just in case they deal damage to me. Raichu Y gets invalidated by City, by the way. Doesn't know. That's interesting. Then you get a chance to sing a bit of some Mega Star Aftertech. Oh no. I don't want to. I'll look at it just so I can be wary of it, but I already know people have come up with some crazy stuff. Like, of course, the obligatory one that I've heard about is running it with Whimsicott. You just click Charm with Prankster and he just gets +2 instantly. Yee! Zap Cannon! Ouch. I mean, at least we heal up, but at what cost? I mean, that definitely hurt. We might be able to live another one, maybe? Did they low roll? And yes, they did need Tailwind. Is why I got that. Yeah, no, I think I high horsepower here just to keep my defenses. I just got to hope I don't get paralyzed. Nice. Everything has been going bad for me on the RNG side of things, so I was very much expecting that to happen. Unfortunately, Clef is going to go down, and I wasn't able to set up no retreat, but hopefully I can take out the Raichu Y and things will be a lot easier for me. Yeah, get out of here. What you think this is? So that's out of the way. We still gotta deal with Aerodactyl though. Which is fine because I got Incineroar. You know what's funny? I have a love-hate relationship with Incineroar. Because on one hand, it is an absolute terror in VGC. And it's also like helped carry me in a good amount of games. But he was also one of my main characters in Smash Ultimate as well. I love playing Incineroar in Ultimate. The Basket Legion's kind of and I can't do anything about it really. I think I'm gonna fake out and no retreat though. I need my boost. Give me the boost! Ow, that kind of hurt. What are you gonna go into, though? That's my main question. Not gonna lie, I think Golden Go, I think, validates a lot of fighting type megas. I smashed on Mr. Game & Watch main. Ooh. Bro, I remember the days of fighting Mr. Game & Watch. There was one Mr. Game & Watch player I fought in like a Smash tournament, like way back then. This was like before like the pandemic hit, really. This Tailwind looking like one more turn. You know what? We stalling, baby. And then I'm going to throat chop you so you can't do no parting shot nonsense. But yeah, I remember I was this was back when I think Joker came out. No, this is past when Joker came out. This is like when Byleth came out, actually. And I attended a Smash tourney, or rather a local. And I think in my third or second match, I was fighting a Game & Watch player. It was like a clutch match, though. Like, it was really down to the wire. Oh, they knew right away. They knew. Yes, sir. But yeah, it was like last game. Because we were both 1-1. It was a best of 3, and I managed to pull off a Joker drag down combo to finish off the game, and that was one of the most satisfying feelings I've ever had playing Smash. I genuinely do miss going to like those locals and whatnot, but of course times did change, and I still like Ultimate, but I definitely haven't played nearly as much as I used to. And I don't even know if there are any real local scenes by me anymore, since a lot of the guys that used to host them have like moved on. This is your standard team. I guess it makes sense, you know, don't want to dump all of your VP into stuff that might not be helpful. Just kind of stick with what you know. In that case, this is exactly what Aerodactyl is here for. The only thing I'm worried about is that Whimsicott. So that is something to be keep in mind. I might just bring in Sonora as well. I'm just gonna have FALINKS in the back. Do I maybe I bring I think I do bring Ninetales here. The weather is nice though. The weather is nice. The only other, like, I guess decent pick would be like Golden Go. I think I'll go with that. I might regret it, maybe, but if they lead off Zard, Aerodactyl's gonna put in some work. Because then I can deal with both it and Whimsicott. Speaking of which. Now, I gotta think here. I think I Tailwind first and foremost. That's probably what Whimsicott's going to go for if I had to guess, but... I do kind of want to go on the offensive though. I think I'll regret it later though if I don't Tailwind. And I'm gonna fake out the Zard just in case. I tried trapping my own FALINKS, but it didn't let me repeat no retreat. Seems it got changed. Yeah, that is something I realized when reading the text of no retreat, saying that you could only use it once for each time the Pokemon swaps into a battle. Which is... Okay, we just trade Tailwind, so nothing's gonna really happen here, unfortunately. Yeah, I guess they thought ahead of time that people would try their best to cheese out more no retreats. I'll just Flare Bliss into the Whimsicott slot. Getting it out of here would definitely help me a ton. You hit that Rock Slide, baby. out of here. Yeah. The thing about me and like the way I build teams is like, I would like to have a strategy in mind, but for the other mons, I genuinely need to think about what stuff is common and how exactly I'd be able to play against those things. Of course, since it's day one, everyone's just kind of doing whatever, so you don't really have to think too hard about team building besides like just trying your best to get your main strategy off. And at the bare minimum, at the very least, you could fall back on just like expecting like Zard Y to be still around and whatnot, and just kind of prep for that. Really is all just a learning experience at the end of the day, but I don't like this at all. I'm going to Rock Slide, and I think I can afford to take a hit from Bask. It can Wave Crash me, but I'll probably live thanks to Sun. You hit that Rock Slide. Do a decent amount to Bask, actually. That might be KO range for Ensign. And we get the flinch on Garchomp, which is great. Ooh! Yeah, like I said, we just barely lived it, dude. Just barely. Oh, and you got yourself in recoil range? Why? You shouldn't have. Ba-boom. There we go. We didn't get to bring the boys. We just kind of handled things with Aerodactyl and Ensign. I mean, I could Rock Slide, but it ain't gonna do no damage, is it? I don't even know what Garchomp is gonna go for, actually. Though, you know what? I think Rock Slide is better simply because it's not contact. Though, unfortunately, Instant will have to... Actually, I don't necessarily have to attack into it. I could just Parting Shot. Here's why. I have Alola Ninetales in the back. I can just not only decrease its attack, but also get my Snow in. Oh, Instant, you're a beast, dude. Living on 3? Yeah, no. Whoever said Instant fell off, I guess during the middle of the first season or so, once like Sneasler got uber popular, yeah. Gonna eat those words. I mean, it could be fun to just go the boys for the sake of it. Yeah, why not? If something goes horribly wrong, I at least have Ninetales in the back. We don't have Tailwinds, but that is fine because I can set up my own Tailwind. I don't know if I can do... I mean, I should be able to deal enough damage with a close combat without boost. The boys! Come on, fellas, I know you can do it. It's just not... It's not too much HP unless it's like Bulky Chomp or something. Come on. Oh no, dude, are you kidding me? I know I don't have a lot of attack investment right now, but that's just unfortunate. Would have really appreciated that knockout. But I mean, it's fine, we're still they're both might be. We're still in the clear. Hello, my team that me and my friend cooked up. Ooh, what would that be? I kind of cooked up this Phalanx team all on my own, like this morning. I was way too tired to try and think of stuff last night. I mean, I was kind of like speculating what partners I could give the Phalanx, but I was like, man, all right. I saw the abilities, you know. It's like 3 in the morning. I gotta get some rest. This is exactly what I did. I don't know, 4 win streak too. I didn't even keep that. Though I won't draw too much attention to it because that could bite me later. But I haven't seen no Golden Goes. I haven't seen no Annihilapes. I haven't seen no Staraptors. Oh no, the Gremlins here. Oh, and Dragalge. Okay, yeah, they've cooked up something, and I'm not. And Pex. Oh no, this is uber toxic stall. Oh no, I'm not a fan of this already. I don't even have to know what they're running, and I'm not a fan. What do we do here? Because I kind of get walled out pretty heavy. Actually, no, I don't. This is exactly why I have high horsepower compared to Ironhead, because Hex, Dragalge, and Mawile would have just said no to me completely. I don't like the prospects of this. No, maybe I'll go with Clefable. Yeah. I don't necessarily need weather, although Aurora Veil would be very nice. They don't have a lot of physical bonds either besides Mawile, and it'll probably have Hyper Cutter. Oh, and they also have Regraph 2 for priority blocking, so yeah, we'll just go with this. Let's Mega Barbarical, Mega Metagross, Wormwash, Soundflame, Golden Go, and Sinistcha. Ooh, that does sound pretty diabolical. The Barbarical Metagross combo is not something I ever really thought of. And on top of you having Sinistcha and Wash. So Grimmsnarls there can fake out. It could probably set up screens too. I would have to hard predict it though. I have to predict it going for fake out and I don't know, hit it with like a Moonblast. I don't see why you wouldn't run fake out on Grimmsnarl. One of his best moves. It's got a decent attack stat too, so. Oh, but you're just gonna set up. Okay. That is, I'm not a fan of. I'm not gonna lie. Fortunately, it wasn't light screen, so I still get a good amount of damage on him. Oh yeah, you're trying to Toxic Stone me. Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm not Magic Guard on Clefable, so I can't go for, rather, the Toxic is going to affect me, but that's fine. Parting Shot. Actually, no, I wanted that into me! Wait! No! I actually wanted that. I would have gotten +3 attack off that. I actually would have really appreciated that. Sinistcha. Okay. Actually, that's not great because they can just Rage Powder now. And this would be the one instance where instant would have been great. I mean, there's really nothing I can do with Clef here besides, like, I guess just go for Follow Me again, but so it's just gonna be redirecting as well. Ooh, unless Toxapex goes for like Infestation, that's also another thing it could go for. I'll keep Gold in the back. Just go for the Follow Me, play it safe. Or you just go for Baneful Bunker, yeah. I guess I should have figured that would be an option too. The only bright side of this is that it's regular poison, not badly poison. So it's not just gonna gradually increase over time. Oh, and you set up Trick Room? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is, uber stally. Do I just keep life doing myself, or do I try to, like, get some more damage in? Yeah, I think I'll just hit the Sinistra. It's gonna Rage Powder anyways. I might as well just rack the damage up just to get it out of here. Unfortunately, that just means Toxapeck is free to do whatever it wants. Like Infestation. That did nothing. I'll take the special attack drop though. And that's also resisted. Now I think about it, Golden Go wouldn't even be like the greatest option either because Pex has Wide Guard. Infestation's not really gonna concern me too much simply because I'm already locked in. Rockslide Jolly Mega Metagross is what you call Diabolical? Oh yeah, that is definitely something you can go for. Never even thought about that. Yeah, no, its one biggest threat would be Zard Y, and you just completely delete it if you don't miss. Yeah. Yeah, that might be a problem if that catches on. And the fact that it's just healing a whole bunch too. Now I really wish I did bring Incineroar because it would have just dealt with it right away. And I'm just stuck here. Yeah, I would want to Shadow Ball into the Sinistra. Because they probably would predict me trying to go for Make It Rain. I already can't escape. Down. 4 to 5 turns. Can you at least tell me what turn I'm on? That'd be nice. Icy Wind. I guess just to deal damage. Wait, hold on, hold up. Oh, that's awesome for me. I'm surprised they did that. Even though they're under Trick Room. I will definitely take the free +2. Even though I'm doing nothing still. Yeah, no, either Clefable has to go down just so Golden Go can get in, or... I don't know, man. Because I'm just not able to deal enough damage. Like, I'm literally just gonna get stalled out completely. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Icy Wind and Trick Room? I mean, I guess they have Icy Wind for, I guess, their other mons in the back, but I guess they literally just couldn't do anything else, so they just decided to go for it. Yeah. Clef is gonna go down to the Toxic. And unfortunately, the boys don't exactly have much time either. Yep, there I go. Yeah, I would love to hit the Toxic Pex, but unfortunately, the Sinister's just gonna constantly keep doing what is it? Rage Powder. No, we gotta go fast. Unfortunately, yeah, protecting isn't gonna do me any good. I just gotta get Sinister out of here. I'm not even gonna set up. I really would like to set up a nasty plot, but it's just not gonna do me any good. Yeah, it seems like they're just giving up on the Sinistra. So that means they can just send in whatever else they have in the back. Which is not going to be great for... Golden Go won't be able to swap out. Not like I was really planning to. Ooh, we live on 3 and we got freed. Okay, we have one more turn to make something happen. And the Reflect wore off. I completely forgot they set up Reflect too, yeah. But I guess they're probably just gonna set it up again, knowing No, you Infestation last turn, so yeah, I gotta take out the Grimmsnarl. Most definitely. I'm gonna Nasty Claw here. Yep, exactly. Unless they have Fake Out and they just hit it this whole time. They didn't, they go for Light Screen. Oh, they know. Alright. Alrighty. Got Grimmsnarl out there at least, but this still isn't exactly in our favor. So they have Baneful Bunker, Toxic, Infestation, and Icy Wind. They don't have Wide Guard. They don't have Wide Guard, so I'm free to make a rain. It's just that I won't be dealing a lot of damage into Pex. Please don't be like Zard, Y or something. Oh, it's uh-oh. That is potentially the demon. Do I just single target Pex as well? Because I forgot if Dragalge had any form of like... whatchamacallit? Ground coverage. I don't think it does. I don't think it gets like Earth Power or anything like that. In fact, I don't even know if I get Aurora Veil here. I probably just, I want to go all out offensive, but... Actually, no, I'm gonna be extra greedy here. This is probably not the best play, but... if I want to just get them off the map completely, I have to do this. With Aurora Veil, we should be able to live whatever Dragalge throws us, unless they double up into Ninetales. Because Pex can't Toxic Stall Golden Go. Oh, you just stalled into me. Alright. Ah, of course you get the burn. Okay. I'm just gonna Toxic into Ninetales. That's fine. The fact that Ninetales is still up is gonna be great for us, because now we're free to just do spread damage. Though Hex is probably gonna try to stall out. But I mean, regardless, I just gotta go for it. Because I know for sure Dragalge can eat they're double protecting. Or they're not. I guess, Hex is just not gonna bother. It did nothing, dude. Oh, the freeze! The freeze! Oh, I need that. I need that so much. Yeah. Ooh, okay. Actually, that's bad. That's bad. I forgot a life orb chip. Oh, and of course you thought out immediately. Why wouldn't you? Okay. Burn plus infestations. Probably gonna... Yeah, I think it's gonna take me out here. Ugh. Yeah, I got really greedy, but I just knew I wasn't going to deal any significant damage to the Pex if I didn't go for another. But now all they have to do is, I mean, they're still gonna... That actually did way more than I thought it would on Dragalge. Was that a... It was a crit, that's why. Yeah, I was about to say. Even if it's super effective, it still would have eaten the hit. But yeah. That is very unfortunate. Just went for damage on the first turn. Yeah, I suppose so. I was put on a timer, so I guess I couldn't afford to, like, you know, try to get some potentially extra damage later on. But yeah, that was very annoying. That was like, that had to be like a 20, like 15-20 minute match or something. That went on for quite a while. All I can say is I hope we don't run into anything else like that moving up, because that is, by definition, toxic. There it is. I was wondering when we find a Staraptor, but look at all these other mons they got with it, and they also got Sinister. I'm bringing in Sin this time. There's no... That was my main mistake, not bringing in Sinnoh. I was just scared of the other mons they had in their team, but I think without a shadow of a doubt, we're just gonna bring in Sinnoh here. Though I just wonder if I want to lead off with FALINKS or not. I don't think I do, especially if they do lead off with Staraptor. In fact, they don't have any weather, so you know what, I'm gonna do this instead. Golden Go in the back. Yeah, Golden Go in the back and bring the boys. They will probably set up screens. I'm genuinely debating on tossing out close combat for Brick Break, because there's a lot more screens on ladder than I thought there would be. Like, I know Grimsnarl got added and whatnot, but that plus Sableye and potentially another Alolan Ninetales is gonna be very hard to deal with. They lead off with Golden Go, which is not good, frankly. I'm just gonna attack right into it. I'm not even gonna bother trying to yeah, use Fake Out. There's no point. Get the Veil up. They don't have any other form of weather control, at least I'd hope so they can't change anything. And yeah, you will set up. Instant Flare Blitz. Great damage. I would have been nice if it was no-ko, of course, but I don't have any attack investment. So, yeah. What other monsters do they have in the back? They could swap. They could potentially swap Grimmsnarl out for Sinistra just to heal Golden go up. I think I just go for... I think I go for the Throat Chop though, and then just Protect on the Ninetales. Yeah. It'll be faster than Incineroar. Oh, but they also Protect, okay. So it's just a matter of what the Grimmsnarl's gonna... Oh, they... They don't know. You can't prankster dark types. Don't worry, I've made that mistake once as well. You know what? I'm gonna go into my own Golden Joe. Just in case. If they hard read me and go for like, I don't know, Shadow Ball or something, they got it, bro. But I'm very much expecting them to go for a Make It Rain. Taking their time here, I see. They could also swap out themselves if they really wanted to keep Golden go up. And then Grimmsnarls here just kind of doing a whole lot of nothing. Yeah, exactly. They do go for the Make It Rain. And that does hurt a lot more than I would have liked it to, but... we will be taking the Joe out. And that means I'm free to, well, I can say I'm exactly free, but we're just in a really good position right now is all I can say. Unless they have, yep, there we go. Nice. Win 50 battles using Incineroar. Yeah, I guess I've gotten to that point. We're in Ultra Ball tier already, huh? I guess we were on a bit of a win streak, so that certainly helped, but I didn't think we'd make it this far, this quickly. Didn't even get to see the Staraptor, bro. But, either Mega Frostlass or Charizard most likely. Venusaur too, but triple Mega is kind of a wild pick. I see the Heliolisk there. I automatically know what it'll try to do. Definitely gonna go for that Shed Tail. And I don't want that to happen whatsoever. Ooh, they could lead off with Free Grab just so I can't use Fake Out. That is definitely an option. I think I'll play it safe and go with Aerodactyl and... No, let's go with Golden Go. Why not? They don't have any physical attackers really, so... Why? I don't even think it matters for that aspect. I just need Incineroar to deal damage. And it can do that against a good amount of this team. So, I won't make the same mistake as last time. Scarf Golden Go also beats Zardwai. Oh, probably with like Power Gem, yeah. Yeah, if you're running Power Gem on Golden Go, that can definitely do the trick. Okay, well... They are for sure going to be setting up whoever it is in the back. So I'm just going to prep ahead of time and just set up myself. I will not care about your substitute if I can just break it fast enough. After the fact. And of course, Sableye's running Fake Out. Oh no, you're just going on the offense. Okay. That's a problem if they have Zard in the back. That's a big problem if they have Zard in the back. That's exactly why I have Instant, though. Yo, Neolop, what's going on? How are we doing today? Glad you could stop by for the stream. Yeah, no, I need to take Helios out. No ifs and or buts about it. If you protect here, good on you, I guess. Oh yeah, we will just be making it rain. Or you just swap out, yeah. And they do have Zard, of course. I mean, you're not Mega, so this could still do big damage. Good as gold, baby. Gotta go fast. Ooh! Oh! I can't... I mean, I don't think the crit mattered on the Sableye. I'm just surprised. I nearly duped Charizard. Wow, dude. Okay. Yeah, this definitely put us in a much better spot than we were before. Oh, but Venusaur. And I don't have any Wide Guard, of course. They're probably gonna put Instant to sleep if I had to take a guess. And they're gonna be faster than me too. I don't like this. Yeah, I'm not going to take any chances. I'm gonna protect here. Doing good. What about you? I'm doing pretty good. We've honestly been kind of climbing through the ranks fairly fast, all things considered. Like, we're in Ultra Ball 4 right now, which took us about at least 2 hours-ish, I want to say. Oh no, they just went on the offense. They just went on the offense. Okay, you know what? I very much appreciate that, because I can just get rid of this Zard. Yeah. Absolutely love that. I thought you were gonna go for sleep powder shenanigans. Which, you know, that's a great thing about, like, I guess Mega Raichu X, is that if I have it on the team and I just see Zard and Venusaur just lead up, I just say no with the electric terrain and they can't put me to sleep. But yeah, we're not in the clear completely, but I think Golden Go can just kind of clean up here. I'm not even sure if we need to bring the boys out. Oh, of course, yeah, you know what? That's fair. And you're running Weather Ball? I mean, I guess you would. Eee. We live. Please hit the Make It Rain, though. I will be very sad if you... Okay. It is resisted. Massive stream lag? On the YouTube? I'm not sure how exactly I can fix that. Because I would like to say my internet is fine, but maybe there's a lot of traffic going on. Okay, guess we have no choice but to bring out the boys. Since Venusaur protected here, I'm just going to protect myself and hopefully take it out with a Flare Blitz. Yeah, there is an issue with the lag. I at least hope it's temporary. Earth Power, we live, because Instin's the GOAT. If they double up into me, though, that's going to be a problem. They did. They knew. Okay. Alright. You're dry skin. Huh. And this seems to be offensive Venusaur as well. Close combat is resisted on Vena. I can't set up with no retreat here, unfortunately. Ow! Okay. Yeah, no, they're probably faster than me. Yeah, they are. Okay. Never mind, I thought we were in a good position, but then they just made one good read. Alright. Well, that's unfortunate. Maybe if I just focused on taking out the Heliolisk, I didn't respect it enough. That's pretty much what it came down to. Got a little bit of tunnel vision there. But, oh no, that's, yeah, Scovillain is also going to be... I already knew that it was going to be a problem for Phalanx, but just seeing it is, not great, all things considered. I think I do still lead off with Aerodactyl and, Ensign. And then... yeah, I need Ninetales for the... weather changing. They have Basking Legion in the back too. That's... as long as I can keep Ensign safe, I can deal with the ghost types, but... I don't know, this is gonna be rough if they do bring the, Mega Scovillain. You know, when attacks they double in their mons a lot. I mean, it's just unfortunate because I do protect, at least I'd like to think I protect at decent times. It's just that when I have the chance to attack, I just end up attacking the wrong mon, so I don't get that proper trade. So if there's anything that really needs work, it's just my attack priority. Yeah, unfortunately there is Scovillain. It'll probably protect here and go for a Moody boost. So, if anything, I'd like to just get the Pelipper out of here. My Wi-Fi's still good, right? I'm still connected and everything. Okay. Yeah, I just go Rock Slide and Fake Out. Although Scovillain could also go for, actually, no, Fake Out has higher priority than Rage Powder. So I think I'm fine. They are taking a bit to make a decision. And you know, a lot of my decision making... okay, they will go for the Moody boost. Yep, I expected that. Oh, you double protect? Alright. Sure. I guess they just didn't want to get that chip damage on Pelly. That's fine. Special defense. Lowered speed though, that's... I actually like that. Not that Scovillain's fast by any means, but... you know. I'll throat chop into the Pelipper slot, but it'll probably just be redirected by Scovillain. Or... well, actually, no. I do need to deal damage with Aerodactyl. I'm actually going to swap in Ninetales here, get rid of the rain. I guess if the Pelipper happens to go for Hurricane. What it will do is that next turn, they either have to stay in and, like, I don't know, take a hit, or they just swap out just to get their rain back. You on Twitch? Yeah, I am also streaming on Twitch. Okay. Sure, I guess. Yeah. I guess they were taking too long. Okay. Well, the game plan was to have Aerodactyl just Rock Slide and then swap in Ninetales to get rid of the rain, but I guess we just don't have to deal with that. But yeah, I do be streaming on the Twitch, and it's the same name as my name on YouTube. I even have a link to the Twitch on the, at least in the channel description, I believe. If not, I'll have to change that, but... this is the first stream I've done in, like, I want to say 2 months, so just kind of getting back in the swing of things. I've been mainly focusing on making videos, which I probably still will do, but I'll probably sprinkle in a stream or two every now and then. Because I do enjoy streaming, it is fun. But what is not fun is the Typhlosion there and the Mawile. I don't even know if the Mawile will be brought, but I just know I don't like the Typhlosion. Oh, and then there you go on the Twitch. Hey, how's it going, Neo? But yeah, and then Sarena's there, of course, block priority. That's fair. I think I still bring Incineroar just because it does pretty well into everything here except Garchomp and their own Aerodactyl. And they have Snow themselves. So maybe I go either bring my own Ninetales or I go Golden Go. I think I'll bring Ninetales. I think Ninetales is better. Twitch is a lot better? Interesting. I don't know what's up with the YouTube side of things then. If Twitch is just fine. I guess it's because since I'm... hello? Okay. Since I'm multi-streaming, Twitch is the primary platform that the stream is being taken from, and then YouTube is kind of taking the Twitch stream and I guess replicating it, if that makes any sense. So that maybe that's why? Actually, I have Wideguard. I don't even have to respect any of your... whatchamacallit. So do I think I hit the Typhlosion mainly because then it can't just spam Eruption all day. Ninetales will probably go for Aurora Veil, which will be... nope, they just go for, yeah, the Choice Scarf Eruption. Yeah, no. Not today. Oh, the, yeah, exactly. Like, I'm so happy to have Wide Guard. Like, it's one of those moves and... Oh, we almost got the Oko as well. So now this is where the mind games come in. This is where the mind games come in. Either I Wide Guard again, and they just do single target attacks, or... Because of their Choice Scarf, they're locked into Eruption, and they can't do anything about that. They would have to swap out. They're not going to deal enough damage. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Rock Slide here. And then I'll hit the Typhlosion slot in case they swap out or it misses. Yeah, exactly. 0 damage. He's gonna switch and set up one. Yeah, no, he just kept on going. Oh, he set up the veil. Okay. You know what? That's fair. Yeah, if you're gonna go down, might as well put that up. But you should still go. Yep, you should go down regardless. And we have our own Ninetales in the back to set up a Aurora Veil if we need to. Got their own Aerodactyl. And, oh, there's the Gremlin. And it's running Intimidate, okay. That is scurry. That is very scurry. Do I think Aerodactyl's gonna Rock Slide me? There's a pretty good chance it does. It could also Tailwind. I think I'm expecting a Rock Slide though. I think it would be in their best interest to try and Rock Slide rather than Tailwind. And I just kind of attack them all while. I love Mega Mawile, dude, especially the shiny. It's one of my favorite of the OG Megas. I always love the Megas that give Mons that are like not really. Oh, they do go for Tailwind, alright, but I don't know what Mawile is gonna do. The Mons that are like usually pretty weak, like a massive blow up. Yeah, that hurts. Oh, it was a crit. I mean, I don't think that mattered. Mawile is a monster in terms of attack stats, so. Oh, with Aurora Veil, you're so bulky. Burn? No burn. Okay. We do not want to bring the boys out quite yet. You know, them setting up Tailwind is... And there's only 2 turns of snow left. Because all they have to do is, hit me with Iron Head, which I'm gonna protect, and then... I could Parting Shot here, but maybe it'd just be better to go for the damage. I feel like they're gonna want to try to get rid of the Ninetales. I just gotta hope I don't get Rock Slide flinched. Because that's also a possibility. Flare and hope to crit. Yeah. Oh. You know what? Never mind. They just decided to double up. Okay. That's my bad, I guess. It's always that just one double up. I don't think I live a play rough, even if I'm just unboosted. And even if I stall out like the Tailwind and Aurora Veil, they're just gonna set it up again. Yeah, Tailwind is definitely very lethal late game. I just thought I could get my offense out fast enough, or at least deal enough damage to where the Tailwind wouldn't have mattered. But that does not seem to be the case. Of course I flinch. Of course I flinch. Yeah, and that'll do it. Alright. Wow, dude. Okay. Yeah, not much I can really do there, unfortunately. So I guess I should have set up my own Tailwind rather than try to push out more damage. Or I don't even think I... No, I wide guard because I thought they were going to go on the offensive. So yeah, that was just a unfortunate read on my part. Because I knew they would want to get Incineroar out of there. I just wasn't expecting them to be a bit more patient about it. Yo, Travis Glazy, what's going on, bro? Happy hump day, yes sir. How are you doing on this fine day? Put a camera up. Oh, and there's Staraptor at the bottom too. Where are they gonna go for? Well, I see Sinister there. I already know what they're going to be doing with that, and I don't want any part of it, so I'm gonna lead off with Incin. In fact, I'm gonna lead off with the Boiz as well, because Staraptor does have Intimidate, and even if they had like lead off with King Gambit, both Incin and FALINKS can deal with them pretty well. They don't have weather. I don't really know if the Fable will do much here. Well, actually, no, it will do a lot if they have Staraptor. So I'm gonna reorder who I'm sending out, even though I want to intimidate the Raptor. I think this will be better. Planning to stream tonight, but work is hectic right now. Oof, I gotcha. But yeah, I also do stream on the YouTube. I don't know if it's still laggy per se. I can't even like gauge how laggy it is, because I mean, if you're saying it's delayed, then yeah, that's potentially what's going on. We do get that Intimidate boost. I just gotta hope that Grimstone doesn't go for that fake out. That's my only thing. I'm still going to set up here, potentially. At least I hope. It is going to be the Mega Raptor. Such a sick design, dude. Like, Staraptor fans, you guys absolutely won in every department. Like, it just... Oh, they go fake out. I should have protected. Because that's another thing, because there's just some Grimstars that either just refuse to fake out, or just and sub screens, or just don't do anything. I mean, I guess the Follow Me was still fine, though. What's great about Clefable is that it'll ignore any of the stat boosts that Staraptor gets. Although that does mean it's probably going to try to just constantly close combat no matter what. Just so it can get the boost. No, I did it again. I wanted that. That should have been on me. That should have been on the boys. It is laggy. Yeah, I guess I'll have to check that out later in like some testing, because usually it isn't laggy if it is. Oh, we avoided dual wing beat. But here's the scary thing. What Sinistcha can do is it could Strength Sap onto the Staraptor and give it an attack boost. And I don't have a great way to deal damage to it, which is the main issue. I mean, they could also go for Rage Powder as well, which would absolutely suck, but they don't. Okay, decent damage even past the defenses. We are +1, or actually +2, now that I think about it. We eat those though. And hopefully because I'm unaware, I ignore your boost and... oh man, you're almost... Fighting up Parting Shot himself. Oh, you know what? That's probably what they were trying to go for, but because I used Follow Me, it got redirected into me instead. I just gotta hope Sinistcha doesn't redirect. That's my main deal. It probably will, though. This is where the bit of the mind games come into play here. Because I want to go on the offensive, but there's a chance Sinistcha just says no. I think I'll go for it because I'm not in like a too big a risk. If I protect here, it just means I deal damage to the Sinistcha. Yeah. Alright. It's only an issue if, oh, of course, yeah. I should have figured they'd have Roost. Alright, well. The Boiz, unfortunately, aren't gonna be able to do too much here. Especially not on Sinistcha, if it's just gonna constantly, redirect. And I can't exactly retreat here either. And actually, I can't even go Incineroar because then I give it an attack boost. What do you know? It really is just the fact that I have to get this Sinistcha out of here. But I just can't deal great damage into it. Now I'm wondering if I should run Flamethrower on my Clefable just for this setup in particular. Well, now we just gotta rely on Golden Go. Though, you know what? Yeah, no, I got a Shadow Ball here. I'm not even gonna bother setting up. I'm just gonna follow me myself. Though I'm not sure if Staraptor is running any covers to deal with Golden Go. The best thing it would have is like Blaze Kick. Okay, Sinistcha's out of here. Don't have to deal with that nuisance anymore, but Staraptor's still at large, unfortunately. They do have Blaze Kick, alright. And you get a crit, because of course you do. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? They didn't gain any attack boosts, I don't think, no. And you got King Gambit. Great. That is just great. I think they try to double up on Golden Go here. Though they could Ironhead my Clefable, but I think they want to get Golden Go out as fast as possible. I would just have to hope Moonblast can deal enough damage, but again, I'm not like, I don't have much special attack investment is the big issue. I just gotta hope that they go for Sucker Punch and fail. No, they didn't. Alright. Yeah. I think that pretty much will do it. Because as soon as Incineroar comes out, they both get a boost. And I don't outspeed them whatsoever. Like, I can fake out one, but yeah. I'm trying to think here. Regardless, it's just not a great situation. Yeah, now you use Sucker Punch, of course. Alright, yeah, I can't do much about that. He just hard read me. Alright. I think I will do some modifications now that I have a better idea what I'm going up against, because like, so far I've just been kind of winging it in terms of the team loadout, but if that's going to be more and more common, then I do want to prep for that. Like, giving Clef some more special attack investment. And foregoing a little bit of the defense. It's just unfortunate I can't run any calcs because they're just not updated yet. So I'm just kind of going off the dome here. Maybe 20 and then... I don't think I need that much, but... just to be safe. And I did say I wanted... You know, I haven't really had a great opportunity to use Life, dude. I thought it would be great just for the sustain, but it's just not really coming through like that, so... I think I am going to tech on Flamethrower here just to deal with those Sinistras and all those other Grass/Steel types. And mainly for Sinistra though, if I have to attack into it. As for everyone else though, I don't know. I like having high horsepower on FALINKS. It really is just for move slot syndrome, because I would also want Iron Head, but I need Protect and no retreat. And as for Golden Joe, I might just make him live up to his namesake and make him go fast. Even though I would like to play a more bulky version. And then... Nasty Plot's so good though. So I think it'd be in our best interest. Yeah, probably Power Gem with how common like all these flying types are. I don't think I want to run Timid. I could. Maybe if I really wanted to get hit that fast, but I don't think I'm really outspeeding a lot of the valuable mons if I do, without like some form of speed control. And since I'm not even running Nasty Plot, I'm kind of sacrificing the damage. And then Ensign's fine. Just unfortunate if we end up bringing it into a matchup with like Staraptor. But I think our main adjustment is just Flamethrower. I think I'll see how that goes, and the more special attack. And yeah, no, I think I'll keep Life Orb on Golden Go. I was thinking of going White Herb, just so when I use Make It Rain, I can get back to neutral and just be able to use it twice, but ooh, Blaziken, okay. That is kind of scary. I won't lie. So is Gardevoir, kinda. I'm gonna change my setup here, actually. Because they don't have any fake out mons, which means I'm free to set up Aurora Veil. At least that is, unless Drampa's running Cloud9. If that's the case, then yeah, that ain't gonna fly. Bring Golden Go, just in case. I want to bring in Sinnoh, but no, I think I still bring him. I think I do still bring him. I don't want to get completely like walled out by Corv. Speaking of which, I'm going to guess that Blaziken will want to protect just so he can get the speed boost. I just gotta hope they don't swap out into Drampa and then they just Cloud9. Unfortunately, we do have high horsepower to deal with the Blaziken as well. I just feel like ground coverage is going to be a lot better in the long term compared to steel coverage. That's why I haven't. Yep, you do protect, so depending on what Corviknight does, free setup turn for me. So yep, we do get our speed boost. Though I don't think we're going to be outspeeding. Let's go for Iron Head, alright. I think what I'll do, I'm going to protect onto Ninetales. And I'm just going to hit the Blaziken. Probably Mega Evolve. All my stats are boosted. I'm in Aurora Veil. Unless they get a crit or something, they will not be able to just one-tap me. But they don't Mega, okay. Oh, you're sashed? Well, my bad in thinking you were the Mega. Brave Bird, that'll hurt. Really not nearly as much as I thought it would, though. which is nice. You do get the speed boost as well. That's probably why they are running no, we're gonna swap an instant here. And as annoying as it is for Core just constantly keep hitting me, I want to say I'd like to get the Blaziken out of here, because it could just kind of snowball. Of course, yeah, mirror armor. Unless you protect, I forgot. Okay. Means yeah, they just get free attack on me. Alright. Well, I can at least fake out the Blaziken unless they swap out. And I just have to try and delete this Corviknight right here. Oh, they try to double protect, okay. I guess this is our way of stalling out the Aurora Veil. But without Blaziken, we should be the fastest one on the field now. What the? Oh, my controller DC. Azumarill, of course. Do I protect here? That's the big question. Because I could just double up into Azumarill as well. I don't think it'll deal enough damage, but... Aqua Jet, ow. Oh, a crit, of course. I'm just getting hit with every crit known to man today. And that didn't deal nearly enough damage. Ooh, the boys! Oh man, okay. Though, this is a problem because now they can just... Yeah, Azu's just free to... what is it? To Aqua Jet me. And there isn't a reasonable way for me to take it out. Not as insane. I think I'm just gonna focus my attention on Corviknight instead. Though it could protect itself too. Regardless, I don't think FALINKS is gonna... Okay. I lived, but... Means I definitely could have gone for a more offensive turn. Do I go Golden Go here? I think I will. And then... I mean, if they Aqua Jet into FALINKS, and good on them. just gonna take down the Corviknight. No, they go in the instant slot. And I am faster, so I will be able to pick up a KO. Like I was hoping. A bomb of snow, okay. I think I just make it rain here. And I'm going to protect. Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. Because I feel like Azu's now going to try to prioritize FALINKS. We do have instant in the back. We need like fake out as well. So that's nice. I should still do a decent amount of damage, even without like any like nasty plot boosts. Quick Claw, are you serious? Where are they gonna go for? I'm so tired of Quick Claw, dude. Blizzard. Like, Quick Claw might just be top one most just like, oh, golden goat. I mean, if I need that crit, I'll take it. Oh, okay. You know what? Hey, got a gold fast was just as mad as I was. Just decided to go for the double crit. Alright. You know, considering how awful the RNG has been to me throughout today, I think it was about time I got my turn. Yeah. Like, wow, dude. Okay, I was not expecting double crit. That's... I mean, that's just Pokemon for you. You get hit by like double flinch, rock slide, or you can get double crit, make it rain. That was absolutely wild. But, let's see here. Where are they gonna go for it? Of course they have Zard Y. Farigiraf and Dragapult. Along with Sneasler. I think I lead off with Aerodactyl just to be safe. In fact, it might be... could be in my best interest to lead off Aerodactyl Golden Go. Yeah. Of course, I'll bring FALINKS in the back. And then Ninetales for the weather changing. I just gotta know, if they don't start off with Zard, then they are definitely going to try to take Aerodactyl out more than anything. Farigiraf, Sneeze. I guess the question is, are they gonna fake out and go for like, I don't know, Trick Room or something? They have a lot of fast mons besides Umbreon, so... I don't know if I either set that up or try to go on the offensive. You know what? I'll Tailwind. I'm gonna make it rain. And yeah, they do go for fake out, of course. So they probably are going to... Of course I miss. Sneasler. What the... Okay. No, Golden Go is just on that timing today, I guess. Trip, like, back-to-back-to-back crits. You know what? It's fine you missed Sneasler. It's completely fine. That... Alright. You know what, Golden Go? I was not familiar with your game. You are definitely feeling some type of way, that is for sure. Though, yeah, my special attack is nuked in exchange for that. I kind of want to swap out, but I don't really know if this would be the safest play. You know what, it would, because it's not like Sneasler's going to attack into me here. I'm just not sure what Dragapult's gonna go for. Ah, you protect. Okay. Phantom Force? Oh yeah, no, I don't like that at all. I think what I do here... I think I gotta go for Tailwind. I need that speed control. This is a very passive turn, though. No, I think I'm gonna go for Aurora Veil. It'll, if I can get it off, it'll really help us out later. It'll really help us out. Especially since I can't do anything about it. Yeah, that is unfortunate, but honestly, I think I would rather take the extra defense boost. No, let's send the boys out. And I could go for Rock Slide here. Yeah, I think I will, just to cover both sides. I have high horsepower to deal with Sneasler if need be. Rock Slide lands. Good amount of damage. We get these flinches, that'd be nice. No, we don't. At least not on the Colt. Get them big boosts. And you hit with a Dire Claw. That does nothing. Oh, you get poisoned. Honestly, you know, that's the best outcome. Even though I don't like that at all. This is rather unfortunate though, because Dragapult's slow, so it's just going to completely whiff on these moves here. Sneasler's out of here though. Yeah. But thanks to Aurora Veil, we do live the hit. That poison is rather unfortunate though. So we're kind of put on the timer. And there's the Zard. Okay. How are we doing on Tailwind? We only have one turn left. They could try to stall it out, but I am still faster. So I'm going to just try to get Dragapult out of here. Unless they like double protect. That is something they could also do. Which would somewhat throw a wrench into things. You protect, I did expect that. Dragapult does not protect. Oh, yeah, okay. I don't know what it is with all these crits today, dude, but I won't say no. I don't think I needed it. My team is just as tired as I am, I guess. I think that's what it boils down to. How much does CC do? For resisted hit, not bad. Not even full attack investment either. And Zard does go down. Okay, it was a good thing I did that Tailwind Aurora Veil turn right there. That's what really, I think, saved us the match. Ooh, 100 battles with fighting type Pokemon. I love that. Fighting is my favorite type. So I'll probably put that on later. Oh man, we've been going quite a while, man. How long has it been? I know stream kind of cut out a bit earlier, so I don't think it got split into 2 streams, but I think it's still on the same stream. Yeah, it'll probably be like I've been here for like at least 4 hours, maybe, potentially. Like, we would have to get a win streak if we were to get anything done. 2 hours ago was when my PC had that that issue. So, but have another Staraptor with a Chaladon Rain package, I guess. I think I still lead off with Phalanx and Clefable here, even though the Archaladon is a problem for sure. And I don't think we fake out or bring in Incineroar at all, to be honest. Golden Go might save us again, so I think I'll bring him. Arch and Kangaskhan. If that's the case, I'm going to go a bit on the offensive here. And I know Kangaskhan's probably going to try and fake me out. In fact, maybe I should have attacked the Kangaskhan instead, just so I wouldn't give Arch the stamina boost. Because, yeah, that will be a nuisance for sure. But at the very least, I can't set up no screens. Oh, they just attacked me. Okay. Alright. They don't even bother. I guess I did a decent amount of damage back. That should be KO range. Question is, do I go on the offensive now or do I set up here? I think I set up here. Okay. Oh, they're going for Electro Shot, alright. That's fine. Since we know retreat, I'm gonna have that speed boost, so I will absolutely outspeed if I wasn't able to outspeed already. Electro Shot is going to fire off. So I am free to bring in Ninetales now. Yep, goodbye, Clef. You've done well. So on this first turn, I'm going to set up Aurora Veil. They have to swap Pelipper out just to get the rain back. Unless, I don't know, Pelipper happened to run Rain Dance. Really isn't much I can do to predict that, so... And... yeah, I just kind of go crazy here unless Arch protects. Yeah, alright. That's fine, because I still get my Veil up. They do have the Tailwind, of course, which means I won't be able to, or at least, I don't think Ninetales will be able to outspeed these two now, but I still think FALINKS will. Get that Arch out of here. Even if I somehow don't, I should be able to live a hit of whatever they have. With the Omni Boost and the Aurora Veil up. Oh, you decide to withdraw. Okay, you're sacking the Kangaskhan? Alright. Now I'm back to regular defenses, unfortunately. Blizzard lands, does over half, which is nice. They do land a Hurricane. Oh, dude, okay. And I was confused, of course. Alright. And then Staraptor. Ooh, but give me that attack boost. I just have to not get confused. That's really all it is. Who do I have in the back? Golden Go. I think I get Pelipper out of here. Which means I get Arch out of here. Unless you're faster than me. Okay. Also, I just realized you're non-mega. Huh. I was really expecting you to Mega Evolve there. Yeah, Golden Go can come out now. But that does mean they have the rain. Actually, I can just stall out their Tailwind. I just double protect here. So depending on what they do go for, I'll be completely fine, and I should be faster than both of them though. Flash Cannon, Horse, Weather Ball. Alrighty. My Veil is still up, so I am faster. The only thing now is I would just have to hit these moves. I'll go single target damage. I'm not gonna risk it. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! I am faster than Arch though. Whew. But yeah, I just did not want to risk me missing either of those spread moves. Or even Pelipper going for the Weather Ball. Yeah, we live that thanks to the Veil. But yeah, honestly, not too bad, all things considered. Getting that, well, I mean, I did get the read, but Staraptor took me out before I could really do anything. But I'd say we played that pretty well. Hopefully you can keep this streak going. Though, I won't lie, probably will end the stream at like 5 or so. Because we have been going on for quite a while. I would just like to get to master within one stream, but if I have to make a part 2, then so be it. Well, there he is. I was wondering when Metagross was gonna show itself. And they got the Golden Joe as... I mean, I think I do bring... I mean, Ensign, this is kind of hostile for Ensign. Though it does deal well into, like, 3 of all of their mons. Like, literally half their team, so... FALINKS 2, maybe? It's just Sneasler. Sneasler wasn't there. I would lead off with, like, FALINKS and Ninetales and go for, like, Aurora Veil stuff. We do bring our own Golden Go just cause I don't think Clef is gonna live anything if they bring the Metagross, unfortunately. And you know what? I'm gonna bring Aerodactyl. I'm gonna bring Aerodactyl just in case we need that late game Tailwind support. Staraptor, Whimsicott. Give me my boost. And you get no boost since you're not Mega. The only thing is like, I feel like I gotta double up into the Whims. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. This could backfire though, and you are faster than me. But the last thing I want is for Wims to just constantly have the breathing room to set Staraptor up. Unless you protect. Oh, you just double protect. Okay. Well, there goes my potential boost turn. That would have been nice. Okay. Well, this is great. They will probably... I want to make a... This is a hard read, but if they want to close combat and get those boosts, I feel like they're gonna go into Golden Go. If they Brave Bird the Staraptor, then they got it. Or rather, the Phalanx. Tailwind. What do they go for? Nope, they go for CC. Called it. But we're just back at normal speed tiers, at least for Phalanx. I can't outspeed. I think I still go for the offensive though. Yep, there it is. Question is into who? Oh, Golden Go, of course. So maybe I should have protected on him instead. This is kind of fine since they could just protect though. That's the only thing, is if they decide to double protect. I'll go into Aerodactyl instead. Two turns of Tailwind left. I'm gonna Tailwind myself and I'm going to protect. Because I feel like they might... they might protect themselves on this turn. Just gotta hope I made the right call. Doesn't seem like that's the case. No, you just lower my attack. I'm surprised you didn't just boost Staraptor again. There you go for Roost. I mean, sure, just because... I only have an attack. Just because my attack is low doesn't mean I can't flinch you. I just hope I have to deal enough damage. Yeah, or you can Encore me, that works too. Ah, so close. So close. Their Tailwind's gone. This is where I now kind of wish I had Ninetales if I knew they were going to bring Star. Yeah, I'm stuck using Tailwind. I'm gonna Flare Blitz the Whimsicott. Yep, exactly. Though Whimsicott also protects too. No, it doesn't. I had a feeling that they would protect their Staraptor there. And of course your Focus Sash, why wouldn't you be? If I could get a burn maybe? No. Yeah, no, dude, yeah, it's pretty much wraps here. They got their Tailwind up. Definitely not gonna live a CC from Staraptor at all. Interesting you decide to protect Whims, but I guess it's not like you can do anything else. Yeah. That is unfortunate. I'll probably do one more match here and then at least call it for this stream, since it has been quite a while since I started. Oh, this is Uber Rain, okay. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. We're gonna bring in Sinnoh here. Garchomp Gyarados. I was hoping Gyarados would be let off with so I can get that boost if they're running Intimidate, which they are. So, really no reason for me not to go no retreat here. Just go for that follow me. Even better if Garchomp tries to, I don't know, go for Dragon Claw, but it'll probably just... It's probably gonna Earthquake, actually. Yeah, I should have thought that through a little bit more. But I think we should be fine. Yeah, they do go for Earthquake. So right next to Gyarados. Yeah, we ate that up decently well, all things considered. And Waterfall. I do outspeed now, so I just gotta hope Garchomp doesn't protect. they have any mods I could potentially... If they wanted to make a hard reading go for Golden Gold, there is that, I guess. Though maybe I'll just do Moonblast instead. Yeah. Okay, Mega Gyarados. I was not expecting that, alright. Gyarados breaks the mold. Is Sash Garchomp? Okay, people are running some very interesting Sash mons today. That's really all I can say about that. Oh, we barely lived though. We flinched. We flinched. I'm going after the Gyarados instead. I'm gonna hit the follow me. Garchomp's there, yeah, but getting Gyarados out of here will be much better for us. Especially since I now have to think about whether or not I use follow me. Alright, they got the right read. They probably did that just so Chomp can Earthquake, since it's not a flying type no more. This is so bad. Okay. Alright. Well, this is all I really have left. I'm gonna Roar Veil, or rather Blizzard. I'm gonna fake out the Gyarados, yeah. I should be faster than Chomp. Has Ninetales. Or they can just withdraw it, yeah. And go into Oops. So if this yep. At least we hit the Gyarados, but it does nothing. Okay, yeah. Alrighty. Any good damage here. Just isn't enough. Yeah, this pretty much wraps. Unless Instant survives somehow. I know he's -1, but pop and accept Tailwind? Yeah, he does. There really isn't much I can do here. Because they're definitely going to try to go into Instant. If I have to take a wild guess. Okay, so still play it out anyways, just in case. Yeah, a safe play to go for. Alrighty. As much as I didn't want to end off on a loss, I've been here for quite a long time. And I think I'm just mentally getting tired from all the mind games. But it was certainly an interesting experience to see what people are trying to come up with and what's popping out. Only ran into like one Zard. Or actually I ran into 2 Zards today, I think. Everything, like, all the other teams were relatively new. Yeah, I'll play these. Okie dokie. Let me get my achievements. I'll absolutely take the fighting badge. And I got the fairy badge too? Nice. Instant tamer. Yeah, I'll check those out later, but I do think I need to make some more tweaks to the team. Either to just find better mons that fit specific roles, or just kind of like change some movesets around and stats and whatnot, but overall we didn't do too bad, considering the fact that I had no idea what I was going to expect besides like just a handful of things. That's kind of how it will be day one. Like, you are not going to be able to predict everything, and that clearly showed in my case. And then there were just other cases where I just had abysmal luck, but we also had crazy luck with like the double crit on the golden go with Make It Rain. And then also getting another crit like in the match after. Like, yeah, golden go is going crazy. He's probably gonna stay on the team, I won't lie. In fact, everyone here is good, but like, I don't know, I just gotta get better at my play is all. Really what it comes down to. But either way, I will probably stream tomorrow just so I can try to make that the rest of the climb up to Master. And then from there I can go ahead and start making some videos on like the new megas and whatnot and try to come up with some cool teams. Though I'd have to observe how what the landscape is, because without knowing that I won't be able to like truly prep. It'll all just be kind of like guessing at the end of the day. So, and either way, maybe I'm just thinking a little too hard on this and I just, you know, just try to make at least a relatively solid team and just go from there. And I'll just learn on the way, which is pretty much what I did here. So, yeah. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream and, you know, just see that what Mega Phalanx is capable of, even though I feel like there's something I'm missing and I just haven't figured it out yet. Like, I feel like there is a specific mod that could be a great partner for Phalanx that I'm just not thinking of. And it's just kind of completely going over my head. But I'll just do some more research in the meantime and see if I come up to any new conclusions. But for now, getting to Ultra Ball 4 is not bad whatsoever, considering how long we've been playing for. So all you need to do is just you know, just kind of rest up and hopefully play a bit better tomorrow, or just the next time I do stream. And hopefully I can get the whole streaming lag situation fixed as well. I don't really know what's up with that. Maybe it's just my connection being a bit off, but if that is the case, there isn't too much I can do in that regard. But considering it is the fact that it's the first time I've streamed in about like 2 months, it's stuff like this is bound to happen, so I'm not gonna super dwell on it. But yeah, Either way, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you all next time. Take care, y'all.